So I have to apologize because I had a little bit of technical difficulty um, on my Starfield playthrough and ran across a bug or two related to stealing ships, and ultimately parts of New Atlantis were disappearing. So, um, and then and then I screwed up a bunch of stuff. And ultimately deleted
Oxygen's
a
good.
good portion of
Just
my
do what you did last
save.
time, and you're fine.
That one was
Follow
on
my one
me.
simple rule. Hella,
Um,
what's my one simple
Listen to
rule?
Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly.
so
Listen to me.
we're starting
Mining's
again.
just like any other job.
So I
Be
do
steady,
apologize
be
if you're
safe,
watching the
go
last
home
one with
a pocket
Crypt
full of
Vorlin.
credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally.
I feel
It's just
bad
like,
because we
yeah,
are
working
sort
the
of starting
startup,
over.
except with more
The
cave-ins,
bonus
lasers,
is
and
that I get
accidental
to
dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank
optimize
you.
a tiny bit.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid.
We'll
And,
see
let's be
if that
honest, it
actually
ain't
means
exactly
anything.
astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
I
Yeah.
would love to get
And
through
the
some
fact
of
that I can
this
pinpoint a
quicker.
beryllium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A
Only
shame we won't find
because
any down
we've
here.
seen it, but I hate to
But the
not do
metal
it because
deposits alone
it's
should
part
pay
of
for
right.
our
It's
whole
still part
mission.
of the
Hell,
storyline,
after
etc.
this,
So,
we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
although I am waiting for
Minerals
that
more
alternate
money,
start mod.
and so the cycle repeats
Yes.
itself.
Um,
No more unauthorized
or
jumps
just
in
the
the
mod
Hellstorm
where you
space
start
today.
directly
He's just a
after
big baby. There are worse lives.
the whole first
You know,
mission
most Dusties don't even
outside
make it
the
this
lodge.
far.
I think that'd
I
be a
have a
good.
good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
So yeah, so we do have to go through a little bit of the tutorial again. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna run right past
A little longer. Grab
all
some
of this,
Always. But not you.
and we're going to make way for the cutter. Because as soon as you get the cutter, you can sprint.
Feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Look at me speedrun. As soon as we get the cutter, we can sprint, and we can shortcut some of this quest here and get quicker to the artifact, which is ultimately what we want to do. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to steal some of the beryllium in here, I think.
How they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
As you may have seen, if you hold the right mouse button while you're using the cutter, you will overcharge the cutter. So now we are going to mostly head back, so because we have to be there for her spiel. Now we're good. She will spiel quite a bit without us. Oh, we just cut off that dude's shoulder. Yes.
You got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking.
And a lot of my early game is actually going to be utilizing the cutter, weirdly enough, to avoid excessive ammo use.
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think?
Well, we do have at least a bunch of beryllium to start our crafting empire. That's most of what you're going to get down here as opposed to the special rock. So she should be walking down toward the thingy now, and she is. And she will
Well,
praise me for
showing some
not waiting
initiative.
for her.
Come on, let's check in on Hella.
And now we come down here, and they are digging.
And here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
And they don't go. I mean, they do. They do. Nice.
Standard reading of clean break. Shut it down.
Alright, so we've broken into the cave. where the artifact is, and I'm just going to run for it. I mean, I'm going to take the beryllium because I'm greedy. It really doesn't matter at this stage, by the way. I mean, there's infinite crap to mine, so we will skip some of it. What we can do, we can also mine a little bit of this, whatever this is, calamite. We'll get a couple. Think we're good. There we go. Good. And then we touch. And then it goes nuts. So, not terrible. If I'd cut some of the mining, it would have been done in less than 5 minutes. I think you only need to mine 3 to 5. I don't know what the actual number is for her to give you the initiative spiel and move on. So we wake up with the head scan.
Hey, come on. Come
Oh.
on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out.
Thanks, Heller.
You know
Jerk.
who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells?
Oh, my bell got rung.
Any of this look familiar?
So let's see. What are we gonna? What is our second character gonna look like? I do not want to do the old woman thing. That sounds like a bad sign. I mean, he looks dashing, except that hair has got to go. I'd rather. I think I'm more on the thin side than muscular side, just cause. Face. Okay, first things first. That facial hair's got to go. It's a little bit better. Properly captures the I mean, not a lot of good hair, actually. I suppose that hair's okay. It's a little much. I mean, you know, now he looks like he's in a boy band. There you go. I mean, little bit of a forehead there for me, but hey, you know, I think. Sure, there we go. What's our background? So we're picking backgrounds here, and I think what I'm shooting for is Space Scoundrel is fine. I'm looking for things with all skills that I am okay, right, that I'm fine with, right? Like this file not found is good. Ballistics is a good choice, I think. Piloting's fine. Wellness is okay. We're not going to do dueling, so Ronin is out. Professor's okay. I don't necessarily think astrodynamics, I mean, useful maybe, but I don't know that it's, you know. Long hauler, I don't like the ballistic weapon system, I think is the loser there. Although maybe you could build around it. Industrialist is fine. His persuasion's always good. I definitely think persuasion. Homesteader is fine. Your sort of short combat skills, but again, early on, Explorer doesn't suck. Let's do, and frankly, even Diplomat's okay if you think about it. Bounty Hunter doesn't suck. All those are actually good. You're gonna ultimately get all those. That's sort of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for skills that I am going to otherwise get anyway. And I think that is a winner. So there, we're going to go with Bounty Hunter. And then we are going to pick 3 traits. Let's pick. I like alien DNA. Let's pick hero worship just because I've not done that. And then I do like wanted because I like the idea of ships showing up periodically to attack you because I think that's good. And there you go. So we have sort of a very strong jawed, Uber pilot here. So I think that is good. So we're going to finish and we're going to name him. I mean, we could just go with the same name, but yeah, sure. Sure. That's our guy, Galactic Space Trader
A quiet job compared to your last
from
gig.
the
Bounty
60s.
hunter turned space miner.
Yeah,
Well,
my
you
life
got the
took a bad
sample.
turn.
Climb. You remember anything? Huh.
There's light and music.
Either way,
Okay.
All this trouble?
never mind what it looks like.
All right.
Speak of the devil.
So our guy shows up. Our boy Heller, or not Heller, Barrett is up. Yeah, I mean, that's all fine. So everything's good for now. Get on out there. And unfortunately, we can't push the switch. It's got to be Lynn. So that sort of sucks. We are waiting for Lynn here. Is there anything of interest to take?
You don't look good.
Young to know better.
I am going to take a few items, and that is in case, like, if I level up and take commerce first thing,
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth
You all right?
exists, but it's
then you have sort of
Coffee
the
or something?
you have to sell
Around here somewhere.
unique
Trying to get
items,
to the
right?
shift.
And so if I'm selling unique items, I mean, maybe the cards are unique items, right? Each one. If I'm selling unique items, then I just literally want
Lynn
to
sure
pick up
seems to like
some
you.
flotsam
Guess you would know, being the boss and all.
so I can sell it all. So good enough. Normally I will not pick up all this crap because I think it's a bad idea, and I don't think most of the stuff's just not worth it. Speaking of,
You think we'll be done here soon?
but everything with a crafting blurb is worth it. So keep that in mind. So we have no weapon preference to start. Which is actually a good thing. We're going to use this laser to an effect, and we're going to take probably a little more damage because the laser is close range, this cutter. But it is hideously effective at that close range. So if you're willing to suck down heals, you're in a good way. So we're going to let them have their moment. We don't have a scanner yet.
Barrett?
And we'll get to the combat here in a minute.
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a
It's
bit
pretty.
more
I still
sophisticated now,
like
huh?
vaguely how it looks. I do agree that the game
Right here.
is not properly. I think modern games have a problem where they're poorly optimized for
And everything
PC.
went cool?
They're actually not designed to run on
Like
your
grabbing
PC.
those
They're designed to run on
Bendy?
console hardware at 30
Kazal,
FPS
and no
now,
Barrett, not cool.
which sucks.
Passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that
I
right,
did. I
cowboy?
did.
Went on a trip.
I went on a trip. How would you know about that?
Well, you could say that the infinite possibilities of the universe are full of everything but coincidences.
Yes, you call it that.
That fun, huh?
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see
So he's a
you
conspiracy
or
theorist.
you
Good.
ever
Good to
again.
know. I
That's
love the
why I like
patches,
you,
by the
Lynn.
way. I love that the patches show
All
his skills. That's super clever.
The scanners on the
All right, there we
frontier are
go.
reporting a ship.
So let's get out our... I love watching ships come in, too. I love the ship burning in. I love that.
Keep your head down!
We're going to post up. And we are going to charge them. Like, this, as stupid as this sounds. We're going to hold the mouse button down. What I will do, actually, I will put the Eon on 1 so that I have a weapon when ultimately this runs out. I'll put the cutter on 3. Come on, open that gate. Open it, Polly. There we go. We're going to take a little bit of damage because, again, we have to sort of charge in. And they don't like that as much as you think they would. But, yeah, you can cut them all down without really having too much trouble. Always take credits, take a maelstrom. We'll take Space Rogue muscle gear, because that sounds awesome. And we'll take the black engineering outfit, because again, also awesome. But that's it.
Of course.
We mostly saved ammo, I suppose.
Every time.
And then we will do the maelstrom, since it uses a different weapon type. We'll put that on 2.
Now, that was some fine work under pressure.
I'm a miner. I mined them.
You're coming with me to...
And we're just going to say sure.
Marvelous.
I don't want to have the whole discussion.
No, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after them?
All right. How about soon as he touched that...
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here,
Thanks, Lynn.
Just go.
Well,
Aw, she
that's
cared.
settled. Vasco!
Indigo.
Alright, so we're going to go. Bosco's going to take us. Indigo protocol means he's not allowed to let us go other places. And he gives us a watch. Super expensive Bethesda watch.
Hey, technically, it's not. Vasco will keep...
Shouldn't you
Come
go?
on. You're really not... Because if you didn't...
And so
the
I
way
ask
see it-
a couple questions.
Don't let him break my ship.
And then there you go. We're off into the ship. So it's 18 minutes in. That's not terrible. That's not speedrunner for sure, but it's not the worst. So okay,
I assume you know how to fly a
we're gonna
Class
run up
A
here, and we are going to
likes to say it's as easy as
dump our resources into the cargo hold.
learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields just in case there are any difficulties. Shields ready. The rest is up to
And
you.
the takeoff, and we get the first takeoff animation, which we're gonna try to desperately avoid every other time in the game, but it's nice to see. As I said, that doesn't really get old, and it doesn't. It does, but it doesn't get old as fast as you'd think. How's that? All right, so now it's the ship tutorial. We're gonna power that grav drive up so that we can get ahead of it.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure
Well,
they
I
are
have
not
piloting, so we do have
catastrophic
thrusters.
failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're
I don't
already
love
an experienced
the
pilot,
thruster
just turn
controls.
off all the systems and we'll
I wish they were on keys. We have to power the grab drive up to prove to him that we know what we're doing. And so we do. Like holding Alt and allocating power is actually not terrible. So we're going to take Alt off missile, and we're going to put on laser and ballistic to up our fire rate and recharge rate.
Adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Yeah, we should be pounding them down pretty good. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. And I will take all the crap in there, hold, because that's what we do. Shields are back up to full. We're ready for the next combat. Now, what I typically would do, at least early on, is I'm going to replace both. Once we get back to a place and have some money, it costs 7,000, a couple thousand, 10,000. You know, it costs some number of thousands of credits.
Ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
So we slow down a little bit to turn. You want to stay in that range. That middle range is typically, I feel it is the most turnable. Okay, so we got him down. Yep, oh, he is coming at us. And then we just lay into him with both guns. Oh, we can target him already, so let's do that. So, engines down, let's dock. Done. All right. So we have targeting already. We can dock all these bastards. So, you gut their engines. As soon as you do that and you're close enough, you can dock. And we are going to board these sons of bitches with our laser cutter. That's the Frontier. Now, part of the bug has to do with stealing ships, so keep that in mind. There is... I stole a ship, I parked at the pirate thing, and then it wouldn't let me back on my ship, it would let me on the Frontier, straight to New Atlantis, and when I did that, I started screwing everything up, and it went downhill from there. So, I mean, I think I'm okay. I'm gonna try. I mean, we take a little bit of damage doing that. And now that everybody's dead, we can take over the ship. Like the captain's locker. I think that's great. We're going to take the sealant for sure. And I'll take all that. That's all light. So we're going to get in the ship. We're actually going to take this ship. Now, it's not super lucrative to steal ships. The registration cost seems to be... So we're going to undock. The registration cost seems to be 80% of what the value of the ship is. Something of that nature. But I do like looking at these things. So let's see what this ship looks like. This Crimson Fleet Ghost has a 14 reactor versus a 14 reactor, strangely enough. Ship has... So Frontier has 450 cargo. This is only 200 cargo. 366 hull versus 364 hull. Fuel is the same. So, and you'll notice it's 4,200. I don't know how much it costs to register this thing. We're going to make it our home ship. That guy's going to fly off home. I'll repair it. Now I have lasers and missiles, which I do not appreciate, by the way, if I'm to be honest. Theoretically, no, we can't quite get any more engine. That's okay. Makes this a little clunkier. We got some ship parts, so we'll eat the ship parts to heal up. Okay. And now, I suppose the question is, has he given us the okay to go to Crete? I think he has. So we're going to travel to Crete in our Ghost. Which I do like the look of. It looks weirdly old, almost old time. Like it looks like a jalopy ship there. We land at the research lab. Crete, I don't think, is a terrible place to put down a base. This has a lot of resources.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Yeah, I do like how the Ghost looks. It's a little wonky, but I do weirdly like how it looks.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Well, I am going to save most of my scanning for offline, so you don't have to totally watch it.
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are...
That guy's actually weak to the cutter, weirdly enough. Yeah, and we probably should fully scan Crete. You get survey data, it sells okay. I think you get some XP for it if you sell it to Vlad. Once you get to that point. It does take a while, though, to scan everything. You'll notice I get a little bit of scan every time I scan the same dude, so... But let's get back to where we were, as best as we can. So, I'm gonna largely just go with... I'm taking a cactus. Yeah. And a med pad, because, again, this is... We are not...
Curious. These are...
I always take books. I don't know why. And I'm going to take board games, too. That's cuz. Damn it. Take the med pack. Ooh, credits and lockpicks. Done. I don't think there's anything sort of worth it up here. I think largely we head into this next room. This is where it hits the fan a little bit.
Warning. Enemy activity detected.
Yeah. I like lead line star rubber pack. That actually looks okay. We're going to put that on, actually. So we're going to put the lead line star rubber pack on. It's a basic boost pack. Sure. It's not great, actually. I'll take that. I mean, sure. Oh, we got boop. No, okay. We'll suck down the med pack too, just to make sure. Of course, this place was a bioweapons facility, and all hell broke loose, as it does. You would think that you know, the scientific community would learn from movies. Here we go. We're going to turn the corner, and those two guys are dead. Now there's guys up to the left also, so we sort of have to work them as well, but not super hard to do that.
Location discovered.
This is where you take a little bit of your damage if you do this, because that guy almost always gets a drop on you. Okay. Oh, shit. And I forgot about you, so there you go. Credits, yes. And chlorine. These docks are the rich ones. Okay. So, oh, and here is a farm. So all this is crafting crap for this pharmaceuticals lab, but we don't need to do the pharmaceutical lab. Shit. Oh crap! Yeah, they got me. They got me that time. They got me in a crossfire. That was bad on my part. That was the first time that did not work, huh? Always take anything with a crafting blurb. Well, I will suck down the second heal, which sort of sucks. Wanted to not do that. Because I have alien DNA, all the food doesn't really do that much for me, and so that is one detriment, right? I have more health, but food sort of sucks. I think we killed that guy. That guy was the upstairs guy. Okay, because there's always a guy upstairs. So he came down. All right, so we're gonna go in here real quick and obviously get the doctor's crap. Take the cred stick. The notes and so on are
safe nearby. You could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
I have both of those things. All right, so so we're gonna need to actually, I guess, is do that and that. Nope, we failed it. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. So we had to use a lot of undos here. So let's see what other options we have. So that is never going to fly, or it doesn't. No, it does not fly. So that one's not here. Um, we can do that. And then that, I think. A little too many undos, but it's all worth it in the end. For the 5 XP, damn it. Let's hit the roof and finish this bad boy here. We get a med pack. We do get some crap. Let's put I want to take the Eon off favorites. I'm going to put the Grendel on favorites. I'm going to put the modified Maelstrom on the favorite there. There we go.
I'm pinned down!
There we go. And once again, the cutter.
Be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
We do have these dudes here.
The enemy is no longer.
Oh my god, I totally missed that. Right over his shoulder. Scared the heck out of her, though. Scared the crap out of her. Until she realized that was a terrible shot. Now, can we get on this ship? If we can, we're taking it. Oh, we can. It's inaccessible. Son of a bitch. That's too bad. I think we took a little more damage than we had wanted to. But I don't think it matters, right? I think next stop is home. So we are just going to wait on that. We're going to hit up the scanner. Fast travel to the ship. Yeah, Crete just has all the crap, right? It doesn't have aluminum. My understanding is iron and aluminum are the kickers to start off any operation with bases. So something to think about. All right. Let's set a course for Jemison. Well, don't tell me they have contraband on this ship. That sucks. That's going to suck. Okay, no contraband on the ship. Thank goodness.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are clear.
Right. So let's map out. Bam, we'll land at New Atlantis. And there you go. Yeah, see, like, all of this was gone. Like, this was gone.
Your memory.
This was gone. This road was gone. So stuff started to disappear. So what we're going to do is... Oh, yeah, we're going to go to our inventory here, and we are going to hide spacesuit in settlements, and we are going to hide mining, hide the helmet in breathable areas. And now I look like that. Let's see, do I have any clothes that are worth wearing? Oh. That is a weird outfit. I'm not sure I condone any outfit where it somehow decides it needs to connect something to choking you. Hey, let's make arm chaps that strangle you. All right, Mr. Carradine. Okay, so I mean, I gotta see it. Yeah, let's do it. Sure, done. Bring on the arm chaps, fellas. All right, so what are we doing here? We are going to sell the Aeon, the non-modified Maelstroms. I like Assassin's Maelstrom. That just looks awesome. So it does 11 damage. Yeah, we're keeping that Assassin's Maelstrom and putting that in our... and we are going to sell from ship inventory. No, I think we're good. And we have to talk to the ship services technician as an activity. So let's talk to this guy.
And he's our new captain, Mike Krugen.
I would like to view and modify my ships.
How about it?
So how much does it cost to register this thing? So keep in mind we'll be able to sell it. So let's see what we can sell it for first. Let's do
I'm sure you can find something.
So were we to sell, this would sell for $52.44, I believe. How much does it cost to register? $4,400. So you see sort of why it's not that awesome. So I'm going to register the ship. I am going to, I think this could be a little easier. I'm going to make Frontier my home ship. Again. And then I'm going to sell this for the 500 for a crappy profit of about 800 credits. So, that's not. So it's not quite enough. It's just not lucrative enough to. I'm sure some ships are good.
Everything looks good here.
So we're gonna fast travel. Just to get that thing off. Yeah, there we go.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on the United...
So what is on our favorites list here? B2. I think that's my gun right there. I think that's going to be the winner, maybe. But we'll get to that in a minute. Well, let's get to the lodge. And so we can finish out sort of our first episode strong by becoming a member of Constellation. So we're in the Mast District.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch.
So we're at the lodge. We're going to meet Sarah and the rest of them. The other ones I don't know about. Or
Captain, everyone will be in the library.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a... Would you care to tell us?
what happened to our friend? Barrett asked me to deliver the thing.
Bosco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
I like how he paused.
This is just typical.
That's robot air quotes.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted...
So they complain about Barrett and me.
Thank you, Matteo. What happened when it...
And they asked me, what happened when you touched the
Similar to
artifact?
Barrett's
I
description
saw
of
lights and
experience.
music.
There. Are you
We'll
hearing
pick
this?
up the permanent
You won't believe me
boost.
now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy
If
tales...
this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
The ultimate mystery of the universe.
Gentlemen, can we please focus?
What is the
Well,
ultimate mystery of the universe?
I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see.
Don't know.
We know the artifacts react to each other.
What is
Pieces
map?
we
What
already
actually
have
is
move
stuff?
when they're in close
I know
contact.
stuff's made up of smaller stuff, but
Now,
what is this
add
like?
this
What
blue
is
one to the two we
what
already
is
have.
fundamental? Don't know.
The artifact. If you could place
We're not
it
going to
on-
find out playing Starfield, unfortunately.
Just like
But or maybe we do. Maybe we will. That is
Only two of them.
the last joke of Todd Howard on all of us, is that he actually knows what the answer
Oh my
is,
God, that's it. They're reacting.
and it's
Look
hidden
at
in
how it's coming
Starfield.
together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're...
Now here's the thing.
That means there's a...
Right now, this isn't that impressive to me. It's like a giant alien snow globe.
Outside the settled systems.
And it has anti-gravity, but in theory, so do we. We must have a fake gravity because
If we had all
you don't float around your spaceship. So we have the ability to construct gravity
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new...
and to, remove it, so to
So,
speak.
Are you ready?
So
You should
I'm
take
I'm
some
in.
time to
Tell me
get
what
some-
happens
Come
next.
find me. And
Sure.
here, in addition,
We get some stuff, which is good, and we get level 3, also good. I am going to talk to Noel about our
I know he
room.
gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still. that
I'm gonna
was
draw my gun
intense,
on you.
I guess a lot. I'm Noelle.
Sarah said something about a place
Planning
to
on
stay.
sticking around? I think we can find a spot for you. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite
Yeah.
proud of the collection, but Matteo has made more than a few contributions.
So we're gonna go blah 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 and run up here to the bar,
Emphasis on the quiet.
and she's going to follow me. In the meantime, I got 2 skill points to spend, which she's not walking, unfortunately, because we're paused. Everything's in tech right now, so I literally have spent 3 points in tech, which I don't mind. Security ain't bad either, by the way, because you're going to get then advanced locks, etc. And that gets you to payloads, which I am actually sort of interested in. All the science tree is good if you want to go down the crafting path. And of course, something in combat might be useful. Persuasion good, commerce good. I think early on, let's take commerce. Because we want money. I want money. I want to buy ships and ship bits and so on. 100%. Yeah, starship design and engineering. Design is a key, gives you better parts that you can swap. So that's if you're going to go for the Uber Starship win. Do we do it? It's either security or persuasion. Because persuasion always good. Or weightlifting. Always good. And again, you won't be able to mod your stuff very well or build outposts unless you get down into here. So that's sort of where we are. There's a lot of things that would be good to have, I think. So what is isolation? You don't have a companion or any crew. Oof, that's rough. I don't like that much. So I think for now we're going into security. Done. All right. Let's let Noel get up here. We will. She does have to say her spiel. Come on. Come on. Well, they take that sculpture. Oh, I'm taking all the exciting books. I'm taking the sculptures too. It's like, wait a minute. Where'd all our art go? I don't know. No idea.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room.
Okay,
You're
good.
in luck. We were almost at max occupancy.
We do get a safe that's infinite space. Useful. We have another copy of Moby Dick, which we're going to take. Is she actually going to show up? And where is she going? Oh, I don't know what happened. I confused her. Sorry, usually she just walks up and around and it works out. Confused you, Noelle, I'm sorry.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
And there you go. And now we are going to talk to Sarah, and that will lead us on to the second part of the quests here.
So,
yes, I am ready.
We're going to be doing some. That means people. I've been letting my.
I'm excited. First mission. We've done this one.
But it's not just that. I'm going to be.
Got it.
We'll need
You
to
and
head
me.
to Mast. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long. Every member of
She does care, though. There's things you just can't do with these guys as companions, because they will get pissed. So now we've got her as a companion. Is there a store in the Mast district? I believe there is somewhere. Oh, maybe this Reliant Medical. Let's go check it out. I do like the shops, even though... Can we get in there? Or is that literally... there we go. Reliant Medical.
No,
Can we
I'm
sell
not
here?
feeling that bad.
We have an appointment. We're seeing the doctor. That's it.
Actually, don't see anybody to sell to. Maybe you can't. Maybe this is some weird doctor thing.
I talked to your boss.
Wait,
She
is there?
agreed that
Oh, just a water cooler. All right. Well, I thought maybe we would buy here, but no, we're good. Okay.
You're right. I know you're right. I just wish.
And citizens of the United Colonies.
Sarah,
We're going to talk to John Tuala, but not join up yet
another
with
space
Vanguard.
explorer.
We have Constellation
All right,
business to
all right.
discuss.
Can't blame me for trying, right?
This is the guy that gives me the Terror Morph
It's a
mission.
game.
So
we
we're
play.
going to...
He asks. I say no.
Here's what I got for you two.
The Sol system.
He's Martian, born in. Word is he's got some.
We'll talk to him. I'm sure we can
Soul
make him
system
a
is
good
a-
offer
You mean
for
hitting
it.
the ball.
Hey,
And we're going to Sedemnia.
anything
Thanks.
for Sarah.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way.
Yes, sir. I will take you up on it. Okay. So, we're an hour in. We've had to restart. We are wearing a slightly uncomfortable neck collar. I mean, it looks all right. I look, knee pads. I got knee pads and pockets, little sweater vest around my, tied around my waist here. I'm winning fashion wars right now compared to Sarah Morgan. So, all good. All right. We're out. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the restart. That's mostly on me. I deleted a bunch of crap trying to figure out what happened to my save. But that's water under the bridge, and we'll start again, and we will fast track ourselves back. So this was episode 1 of Starfield, and we'll save here. Thanks for watching.